everyone. This presentation is part one of a three-part series focusing on understanding the basics of a home loan. Today, I have a special guest with me. Her name is Jessica Coen from US Mortgage Corporation, and she is here to share some valuable insights with us. Before we dive into questions, can you briefly tell our viewers about yourself and your experience in the industry?
Hi, Beverly. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I've been doing mortgages since I fresh out of college, 21 years old, 22, around there. So I've been in the business, going to be 25 years this year. Time flies, right? And I am located here in the Bronx. I work heavily with the Hispanic community, Spanish speaking. Spanish is my first language. And mortgages is all I have done all my life. So I have a passion for it. I take it very seriously. And thanks for the opportunity to be here with you today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me ask you a few basic questions. For those new to the home buying process, can you explain the services you provide to potential home buyers?
Yeah, so our approach is very personal because I always been a firm believer that people are unique, right? Their situations are unique. And we take a deep dive into their personal financial situation, deep conversations, trying to understand what are their goals, what are their plans, what they're trying to do. And a loan officer should be the person that we know we do this every day, but the people don't, right? And these are decisions that can help them, help their families, or they can affect them. I have always tell everybody that I had trained during the years, you have a power in your hands of making somebody's life very happy, very successful with home ownership, but it's a big responsibility as well. So a loan officer should be someone that you should feel comfortable asking questions. That is, if problems arise, because not everything is roses, right, in this business. And Beverly, we have had our fair situations, right, with clients.
Absolutely.
You want that loan officer to be the first one to tell you, hey, we do have a problem, but this is the solution. The saddest part is if you are in a situation, because these are complex transactions sometimes, especially in New York, right? The last thing that you want is somebody disappearing on you or not having that loan officer that is there with you with the expertise. Okay, this problem arose, but we do have a solution and this is how we're going to work through it. And someone that can educate you and can tell you what home ownership entails. I believe those are the things that you should look for a loan officer. If right off the bat you cannot ask questions, I will say run for the hills because this is a big, big decision in somebody's life.
One of the aspects that I love to work on with you is problem solving and education at the same time. And you've been a master at both, and I really appreciate having you by my side and working with our first-time home buyers, because it's a scary process sometimes, and you've been there from the beginning to the end when it's very smooth and when it's very tricky as well, and I appreciate that. And that's what we need. We need people we can trust in this business.
Yeah, no, it is important. We have had, like you said, we have had transactions that they go smooth, but not every transactions. Sometimes it gets a little complicated, especially New York. I do business in other states, but New York is a different animal, right?
And always is.
And you want to, I tell my clients, listen, I can bump with you at the supermarket. So believe me that the last thing, I'm local, I live in this market, I work in this market. I need to make sure that you understand this and that this is the decision that you want to make for you and your family. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones paying the bill. It's not my loan, right? I need to help them. I need to facilitate them making those decisions and making smart decisions.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And we are here from the beginning, like I said, the middle and the end of the transaction. And we give honest, details for you, which leads me to my second question. What type of home loans are commonly available, and how does a borrower determine which one is right for their specific situation?
Yeah, and that we go back to that trust, right? Because I tell clients loans and programs and your financial situation is unique to you, not to your neighbor, not to your cousin or your father that bought the house in the 80s, whatever might be the situation, is very unique. And it's important that your loan officer does a consultation with you and asks those questions, because not only taking your situation now, also in the future, because there are different loans out there, and some have and all of them, all the programs are cons and had pros, right? And you need to understand what are they and what adjust to your plan. So one of them, FHA, is one of the, for first time home buyers, at 3.5%, buying from 1 to 4 units, buying a condo. Even if the condo building is not approved, they have a process to get that loan through FHA. The VAs is a great program for veterans, and I'm a big fan of VA loans for many reasons. The conventional ones, but it's important to assess that. I compare it like when you go to the doctor, you tell them it's hurting here. So if they don't do x-rays, they don't do your blood work, and they start prescribing you things right off the bat, that's not good. Because if you don't understand where I'm standing from my financial situation and what I want to accomplish in the future, you don't know what program might be good for me, right? So it is important what we do. We try to assess your financial situation and pair you and tell you, okay, these are the pros of this program, these are the cons of this program. We do have IT loans for people that don't have a social security. We also have alternative programs for investors or for my self-employed people out there that might not be reporting their taxes the way they are. So by having that conversation with your loan officer and your unique situation, we can see what programs are out there that might be beneficial for your particular situation.
Financial preparation is crucial. What are some key financial considerations and steps a potential home buyer should take before seeking a loan?
Okay. So one of the things that we do, like I said, that pre-approval process is so important, because we will know where you're standing and how we're going to get you to where you want to go, right? So the credit, very important. How much money have you saved for this transaction is important, and your income. Those three important factors are the ones that we are going to assess on that pre-approval. We are going to see, and if there's something with the credit, there's something with your income, or there's something with the funds to close, we will tell you, this is the plan, right? We want to give you service. I think everybody deserves at least an honest conversation on how to accomplish what you want to do. How can you get into home ownership? Some clients come to us and they're not ready at the time, but how can we get them there? It might be working on their credit, it might be working on their income, and it's so satisfying when people follow those instructions, they come back to you and they are ready, and we can get them into a home. So I will say credit, income, and funds to close. Those are three important. Before you even call a realtor and you start and looking at assets and falling with homes that might be, because I will break it down. This is what you need. This is how much you're going to pay. And these are the programs that we can have. There's down payment assistance. We'll explore all the sources and all the ways that we can help making that idea at Reality.
Well, thank you, Jessica, for all the information you have just shared with us. I hope to see you in part 2 of our series. And I hope that we could continue to work together and having new homeowners here in the Bronx, in Westchester, in Connecticut, wherever the homeowners journey takes them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beverly. Bye.
Bye.